last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
San Antonio calls timeout. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Ginobili in for Green. Now Ginobili. Following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. San Antonio again missing. Curry attacking. It's hauled in by Tony Parker. Parker's got his 3rd rebound tonight, and that one's good. Barnes. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Parker dishes to Leonard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. A long time in San Antonio, it's been about the big 3, and rightfully so with all their wins, and Kawhi Leonard seems to be their future.
And Kawhi and the big 3 recognize that and are trying to ease the transition period. And if you know the Spurs, they'll make a smooth transition, won't they, Kevin?
Absolutely. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Rush comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Leonard on the wing. Back to Parker. Spurs working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Ginobili. 5 on the clock. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes.
And guys, for Kawhi Leonard and the Spurs, Coach Popovich already sees him as the next guy. He told Leonard not to think of the big 3, but to think of himself as the big 1.
And here's Duncan after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. It's Parker with the drive. Anderson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Martin comes in for Leonard. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker.
And guys, with what Popovich said about Leonard, small things like that can be the catalyst to get a player to reach greatness. Sooner or later, this will be Kawhi's team.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Spurs trail by 6. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Clark. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Iguodala kicks to Clark. Shoots it up. And the Warriors miss again.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Taken away. And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala. Offensive rebound. There's the pass to Livingston. Fires from deep. Again, Iguodala missing. Spurs trail by 5. Martin, the pass to Anderson. Here's West. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Ezeli's checked in for the Warriors. Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Now here is Martin. He's guarded closely. And it's the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Rush's shot is off. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Lets the three fly. Dishes to Livingston. Pass to Iguodala. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Good. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Rush. From outside the arc. No luck.
Let's take them back.
And the final period of play just about to start.
94.
Warriors leading by 10. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Maurice Spade's out there with Festus Ezeli. And it's Curry in at point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Spurs shooting 43% from the field. Leonard attacking and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Leonard has been playing really well. He's got 21 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified for long range.
For a while, the Spurs were viewed as a slow-it-down team from their championships almost a decade ago. That isn't the case at all anymore.
You know, I think it took the viewing public quite a while to catch on, though, Kevin, because now most people look at the Spurs as one of the more exciting brands of basketball in our league. Just watching one game of them, and now you know that is the case.
Now Leonard, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
There's the 3, and the shot is good. Curry's got 27 points.
You know, for the Spurs playing up-tempo, I mean, they made that adjustment several years back, to their credit. Since then, they've been one of the more up-tempo and offensive-minded teams in the league.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And here's Leonard from 3. The shot will not go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10.
And some stats to kind of back up the Spurs playing that up-tempo style. They led the league last year in distance traveled as a team. Their players would cover almost 18 miles per game play. That tells you there's tremendous ball movement, but more importantly, body movement.
Now here's Barnes. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's the 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Spates. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Outside Leonard. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
And this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
Curry against Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Good D by Parker. Spurs trail by 13. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Timeout called the Warriors.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for the Warriors. San Antonio also making some changes. Duncan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Miller comes in for Green, and it's Ginobili in for Parker. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah,
I
right,
know.
right,
My goodness.
right. Yeah, he probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games,
Yeah.
and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. Now Leonard. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop. He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
And it's sent back by Bogut. Leonard against Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Stolen by Ginobili. Spurs passing it around. Barnes grabs the miss.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Curry attacking. The 3, just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. San Antonio again missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And there's no doubt about this one, playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Stephen Curry. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And here is Ginobili after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here's Duncan. The 3 from Leonard. And Curry pulls it down. Green kicks to Curry. From deep. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 46 points.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt